This recipe is for homemade marinara sauce. First, I'm going to start by cutting one whole yellow onion. This recipe is going to take forever, just so you guys know, so be prepared. If you have an extra 6 to 8 hours to spare, go ahead and start your sauce. A quick trigger warning as we proceed: the double chins are about to go crazy. I have more chins than are anatomically correct in this whole entire video. Once I get my onions thrown into my Dutch oven, I start chopping the celery. When you see me look off to the side like that, it's because I'm watching Captain America: Civil War. It's pretty good, but the part where the Avengers fought each other was a little bit cheesy in my opinion, but I like the other parts of the movie. And now same thing, we just chop the carrots up. This is actually in real time. I'm very fast at chopping things up, have lots of experience. Now I'm just gonna glug in some olive oil. As you can see, that's the ratio. I didn't exactly measure anything or necessarily show the correct amounts, but you get the idea. Follow with your heart. I think I used 3 really large carrots. And then I'm chopping up almost an entire bulb of garlic. Now we're gonna start to sweat the vegetables out. We wanna get them nice and soft because we're gonna blend them all up later. And then to deglaze the pan, we're gonna use some red wine. I used about 8 ounces of red wine. You can just use any kind. I've used different kinds and it doesn't really matter. And then I also did use a little bit of chicken stock too, but I didn't show it. Out comes the apron and 5 cans of San Marzano tomatoes. We're going to use the entirety of each can and we're going to blend them up. Once the vegetables are done, they're going to look like this and they're going to be nice and soft. And then we're going to go ahead and blend this up as well and add it to the tomatoes. This is the color of the sauce before it cooks. As it cooks down, it'll completely change color. Well, not completely, but it'll darken a little bit and it'll change in the aroma. These are the spices I used. For the fennel seeds and the red chili flakes, I ground them up in my spice grinder. And then here's a visual representation of the amounts I added, although not a very good one. In goes tomato paste, and that whole prep took 2 hours. And I know for a fact it took 2 hours because I was watching my movie the whole time. I gave it a final salting of the whole sauce. I also salted the vegetables while they were getting cooked down. This is important so that way it's not bland. I usually only simmer my sauce for 4 hours, but today I did let it go for 6 hours, and I really felt like it needed that. At the 4-hour mark, it hadn't really changed color quite as much as I wanted it to. Here's the final result. As you can see, it's a little bit darker. And now I'm going to go ahead and add my fresh herbs. It's parsley and basil, and I actually added double that amount. And then you're going to add 1 whole stick of butter. Don't even fight me on this. 1 whole stick of butter. It seems weird. It's not. It's going to make the sauce so good, and it's going to help the sauce coat the pasta better. It's just going to emulsify and be so delicious and so rich. And there you have it. Quick and easy weeknight dinner. Totally chill, totally easy and fast when you're hungry.